me, Bren, and I'm out in my dome today. I wanted to do a quick video to show you what I've got going on out here. Getting ready for winter. It's not quite winter yet, but it's been pretty cold, and we've had a couple of snow storms come through where we had like a good 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches on the ground already, and then it melted, and today it was like close to 60, and then I think this weekend we're supposed to be back down in the 20s, and that's just how it is. We are the state with the world's largest roller coaster, I believe, and that just goes along with the crazy weather we have here. So I want to show you what I've got growing on in here. I've been busy most of the month. Actually, it's continuous, but I love it. Today, what I've been working on is putting Christmas decorations up outside, and I've been planting more of my bulbs for spring color. And also, I've been bringing some goodies into the dome, more goodies into the dome. And I just want to show you a little bit about what's going on in here. And if you have any questions or anything you want to ask, you can find me over on my website at brenhaas.com. Just click in the information below in the video here, and that's where you can find me and ask questions. Really the best place to find me. So, all right, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the camera around and show you some really cool things I got growing on in here, and hopefully it will inspire you or at least add a little positive energy and sunshine to your day, which sun's about ready to set. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see it. And there it is. That is the sun getting ready to set on the south wall in here in the dome. This is a 20-foot Geodesic Bio Dome. But today's video is going to be about all the goodies that I've got in here. Well, not all of them. I just wanted to feature a couple of really cool things I got growing on in here. For one, I am loving my pansies. I brought some larger pansies in from the outdoors. They're in containers, and I just kind of popped them into my hanging basket, and they look gorgeous in here, and I'm loving it. This one's doing pretty good. It got pretty warm in here today. I think it got up to about 70 with full sun, which is crazy for this time of year, because the sun's lower. See where it's sitting? It's like there, and it's gonna go a little bit lower as winter gets here in the next couple of weeks. And then the climb back up will happen, which is awesome. So anyhow, let's see. What did I want to show you? There's so much to show you in here. Oh yeah, before the sun goes down, I have this pretty new rose that's getting ready to bloom. I just brought this one in. This one is called Gilded Sun. It's got a real light scent to it, real light. But it's such a pretty plant. I'm going to try that in the dome for at least for this winter to see how it does. It's already got some new growth on it. It's doing pretty well. And then my atlas is still there and so on. I've got some really fun peppers that are still doing really well. It's pepper. We'll see if that actually makes it. It's just one of my yellow habanero. But over here, I just got done bringing in. I love in the summertime, I take these trays. I actually bought these. You can find them on Amazon, and I got this idea from, they were selling these at the setup at Lowe's, I think it was. I bought it a few years ago. They got drainage in about it, just a few little drainage holes, but it's kind of fun because I like to take my succulents and I'll mix them up. This isn't like a complete pot, but I brought these cuttings in off my driveway. These are just pieces of the succulents that grew onto my driveway, and I didn't want them there because they'll end up getting plowed anyways when the snow comes and the plowing begins to get the snow off the driveway. So I just cut them back and brought them in. They'll be okay for a few days, but because they don't have soil down in here right now. But I'm going to end up putting soil and just having some fun with those in the next month or so. Hopefully I can get back in here. So busy with Christmas coming. I bring my elephant ears in here. I wanted to show those because a friend of mine had sent me a video of another garden video vlogger, just vlogger, I guess it's not video vlogger, who was sharing how he digs his up and brings them in. I don't do that anymore so much. I basically put them in containers that are short that I can carry in, and here they are. These are in the dome, and I pretty much enjoy them all through the winter. I've got a couple baskets of those in here. It's nice and green in here this year. I actually cut a lot back because we did some construction in here to get ready for winter. It's all buttoned up for the winter, I keep calling it. And so, yeah, I like it though. It feels good. It smells good in here. It's just really comfortable. It might be the blooms. I've actually got some more citrus blooms on the other side of the dome. I'm gonna go ahead, actually, before I leave today, I'm gonna pick one of these kumquats. There's probably a couple dozen on here coming along, which is kind of nice. They kind of take their time blooming throughout the cooler season like that. So then I get a nice little treat when I'm out here, which is fun. I did something a little crazy with some of I have so much spider plant. I actually threw a few pieces. I don't know if you can see it down there in the fish tank or in the pond. It's actually a pond submerged there. The fish seem to like it, and the water's doing really good with those little plants in there. I feel like the fish are liking it too because they kind of play in it, and it doesn't look like they're eating it. So that's cool. Although I've got tons of it. If you've ever grown that variegated spider plant, you know what I'm talking about. It really produces a lot of new babies if you put it in a situation it likes. There's another one of those pretty pansies. Isn't that gorgeous in here? I really hope it stays nice like that most of the winter in here. I've got some real nice colors still back there from the lantana. We'll see how long that lasts because the sun's getting a little less. I took some of my, I forget what this is called. Oh, wait, water lettuce, right? And put it in a little container up here. This is probably the warmest spot in the dome because the heater's right there. So the sun hits it during the day, and then if it starts dropping too low, around 45, 40, that heater will kick on right there. So it blows across here. So hopefully that will keep it warm. I'm really hoping to keep these through the winter. I keep losing them every winter. This is my third year trying that, so there it is. But oh my gosh, there's just so much in here to show or to talk about. Let's see. Oh, I know. As the sun sets, like it's so pretty in here. It's so much fun. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this pole right here. I have a new light I put in here for at nighttime. I'm hoping it works. What I did here, I don't know if I've got it up too high. I actually took a bamboo pole and stuck it in there. It's like kind of like a little disco ball, and it lights up a bunch of colors. So I'll have to make another video. Hopefully that works, but it's not dark enough yet. I have it on a timer, a really cool indoor or an outdoor timer that it will kick on when it gets dark in here, and then it kicks off with whatever time you choose, like a timer works. So that's kind of cool. I've just got so much in here, guys. I don't even know. I'm not going to be able to do everything today, but I'll just show you a little bit here. My pathway's nice and clean. So much fun. And, oops, yeah. This time of year, you want to make sure you pick the blooms after they die back, because look, they get really gross and you get a little bit of mold growing on it. That's gross. But this is a really pretty, this is one of my, actually, this is my oldest hibiscus. So pretty. There it is as the sun sets. I can't wait to spend more time in here. All right, so the sun is finally starting to set and I need to go get some more things done. So this was super fun. I enjoy sharing with you about the Geodesic Bio Dome. I hope I didn't bore you too much. There's so much going on in here. I just could go on and on, every little section. It's so much fun to share it with you because I really love it. It's like the coolest place. So if I don't get my Christmas decorations set up inside the house, it's because I'm out here playing. So anyways, thanks for checking out my video today. I hope you will ask questions or at least check out my website where I share this and other fun creative living ideas. Until next time, I hope to see you there.